we are currently on the way to celebrate my first nephew's birthday upstate New York. I know it's not your typical first nephew because he is a fur animal, but I view him as my nephew because it's my best friend's son. It's gonna be super exciting because they will actually finally get some outdoor space, which we never really get in the city. But let me tell you, this day I will never forget. 12/16. What a day. I need to fill you in when we get there because I'm just taking it all in, but I feel so motivated and hopeful, and I just feel like when you truly are passionate about something, do not give up because there's a plan for you. It may not be the plan for the speed that you want, but there's a plan. I'm just gonna get back to some email and I'll catch you when we get there. Oh, you wanna say hi to the camera? Can I see what your bib says? Show them what your bib says. Wow, birthday boy. Oh, this is Blue's cabin. Welcome to Blue's cabin. Hi guys, hello. We are currently on an overnight getaway at this place called Innovating. It's about like a 2-hour drive from New York. I am at my nephew's birthday weekend away. I know some of you may think, why a getaway for a dog? But the truth is, this dog means so much to my best friend. If you have seen my previous vlog, she did struggle with mental health, and you know, these dogs don't just come for pleasure. If you find the right dog, it will help you get through the toughest situations, and he's been so good to her. And you know, living in New York is a luxury, but when the dogs don't really have an outdoor space, we do feel a little guilty. So she booked this trip for the dogs, and they're literally having the best time ever. They're experiencing an outdoor space that they never really get in the city, so it just makes me so happy to see them this joyful, you know. Don't have a brush because I forgot. I'm gonna use my fingers. Look at her, she's so done. Whoa. We are about to head out for dinner on the same compound of this resort. Is it a resort? Yeah, you get what I mean. But they have this car service where you call and they'll take you to the restaurant, the lobby, the community house, golf course. I think golf course might be closed because it's very cold. We're just waiting to have some dinner and the dogs are so tired. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sweet Blue. Happy birthday to you.
This is what I always do in front of a mirror.
Good morning, people of YouTube. First things first, cleansing mom. You should know by now what my skincare routine looks like because this is all I really use. Oh, so nice. So doing this first thing in the morning really helps me depuff everything away, especially on vacation. We don't really restrict ourselves from eating what's not the healthiest because you're supposed to enjoy vacation. That's the point of vacation, right? Am I right? Now I'm just doing this. I love the texture and like how smoothly it glides over. You probably know what this cleansing balm does now. I'll never stop talking about it. Now I'm just gonna rinse off and get started on with my day. will see you when we're back in New York City. Bye!
We were waiting for Dyer to get ready.
Wow, what an intense game that was. It was such a fun game to watch. Although France didn't win, but you know, you win some, you lose some. We're on the way to do some errands while we are in the area and then go home and have a relaxing Sunday to restart the week well. Ready for a new week! Good afternoon. I honestly don't even know where to begin. I feel like this past weekend, I didn't really see it coming, but it almost feels like everything was supposed to happen at this time around the year, and on that specific day. I wouldn't call this an end of a year catch up. It's just, I want to be able to update, you know, my platform right on time. Like, I don't want to delay this kind of update further, because one day when I look back, I will know moments like this will really help me ground myself. The past month, obviously, end of the year, and a lot of things have just been happening left and right, which is honestly good. I'm keeping myself busy. I'm constantly working on myself and just incorporating and sticking to my routines so I can better myself, so I can be better at stress management, time management, project management, and everything. Because if I don't take care of myself and I'm unable to show up 100%, I cannot give it my all. So there's just a lot of work going on, and this year obviously it was like the biggest change for me. I launched my very first business, and this isn't just a business. I took a very big step in my life, emotionally, physically, financially. Name every adjective you can name to describe the situation. So I knew this wasn't a joke. I know a lot of people have launched COVID businesses, but in fact for me, I worked on this entire COVID for me to launch this when the vaccines rolled out and COVID was kind of like getting better, because I understand not many people were going out and splurging, and especially being in the beauty industry, no one was going to get ready in COVID. So I felt like this was a great opportunity in terms of timing. So of course when I launched it, I was so excited. Like, oh my god, like all the excitement that you have, you feel so proud of yourself. But let me tell you, having a business is not easy. The past few weeks I've been feeling so burnt out, because you are the boss of every department. You are your own supervisor of every department that goes with fulfillment, customer service, marketing, social media, design, financials. Name every department that you need in a business, you are in charge. And there are days when I just wish, wow, I wish I had like an investor. I wish I could get more help, because then I really feel like I can truly reach the goals a little faster. I guess I wouldn't call it a shortcut, but you obviously have more flexibility to do projects you want to do, partner with influencers. So to me, I felt like that's where I was kind of like lacking with my business, but it's really not that. I think when you believe in your product and you are your biggest fan of your product and your brand, it will eventually show results. I don't want to get emotional because like I'm also like about to go into my PMS, so my hormones are whoop. This weekend, or just this week, it just felt like a whole week of gratitude. Everything that I wished for, everything that I prayed for. My business blew up this week and I woke up to so many orders. I spent my weekend fulfilling orders and packing orders. And even though sometimes I wish I had some help, because it is a lot to kind of manage on your own, this is all I prayed and all I wish for my business, because this is like really my hard work. This is my blood, sweat, and tears. I know that when you launch a product like skincare, it can't just be a cut and stitch. You have to really understand, you have to develop a usable product with the right ingredients for your customers to love. Because when you think of skincare or anything that you consume in your body, you want it to show results. It's not like a clothing where you can just go out and it's like an immediate effect. I think something with skincare, you want to be able to introduce a product that will do something for you. And when I remember I was creating this product, I really wanted people to get into a ritual of self-care and give themselves more love. And past months of just running this business, I've been hearing the feedback that I dreamt of. The reason why I even have this product is I really truly want people to feel like there's no product like it. I launched this around end of May, like early June, and I know with skincare or even supplements, it really takes a few months to see results. It's not an overnight thing, and it is now December. This is the biggest sale I've had. Like, it blew up. I am already working. I'm constantly working on how can I improve, where can I improve, how can I meet the customer's needs, and it's just these kind of moments that really keeps me going. I don't know if you've heard of this saying, but there's a saying that tech companies start out of a garage in your California home. New York startups start in your New York apartment, and I think that is so true. It has been quite a journey. It's really not easy, but it's these small achievements that really push me to keep going. I remember looking back, I would have sleepless nights, being so nervous. I was like, how am I going to share this product with the world? How am I going to spread the world? Like, social media is like a Red Sea. There's so many people. But really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everyone that has been supporting. I will not give up on this, and I did not fail in this business because you only fail when you decide to give up. Your business is technically still up and running if you haven't closed that business. And I'm here to stay. I'm here to grow this business, this product. I am sticking to this one SKU because I really want people to come to my brand when they think of this one single product that is an introductory to ritual, to cleansing, and something that's just better for your skin and the environment. And this brand has so much heritage into it. It feels very personal to me, especially being so homesick. I feel that every time I meet entrepreneurs or going out to network, it feels very natural, and the fact that I'm able to talk about my heritage really makes me feel like I'm not too far from home. It's so lonely being far away from family to chase your dreams, but the more I talk about it, the more I feel like they're closer to me. So I'm just gonna take it all in, because this week it was a day I prayed for. It was the success I prayed for. And one thing I learned is with startups, you have to look at it as short-term goals. You cannot expect to sell out literally a week of launching, because you are not a brand yourself, unlike the celebrities that have already been in the industry for so long. If you think about it, they're so famous because they've been famous for years, even before social media existed. So of course it's plus for them, and which is why I'm here, getting out of my comfort zone, talking to the camera, which is so not easy, trying to build myself as a brand and just be authentic to you and the brand, because it is what represents me. So I'm just gonna finish wrapping up orders to make sure I can send it out first thing, so I can make sure they can get it before the holidays. Thank you so much for supporting. I can't wait to see what else is in store for me. And trust me when I say this, whoever's listening, there are hard days, but you will get through the hard days, because there are better days like this. I know, how nice would it be if we could choose what day we want, but be thankful that you are put into situations that you can challenge, because that is what will make you stronger, and that's what will make you get out of your comfort zone. My advice that I gave myself is, it doesn't matter how much you're growing in whatever category you want to talk about, whether that's your business or financially, like bank account or whatever. Never be too comfortable, because that's when people lose motivation. I hope this can kind of encourage people, and I've said thank you so many times, but I really mean that. Then I'm gonna cook and enjoy this week to get on with another better week. So, thank you. Good evening. Tonight I will be cooking dinner because it is Sunday evening and we just had a lot of junk food for the past 48 hours. So we went grocery today, thought it might be super cozy and nice to cook some dinner and watch a cute chick flick show before we start a fresh week. So let's get started. I am now massaging olive oil into the salmon to make it extra moist. Now putting the salmon in. Europeans dine and wine, Asians bubble tea and wine. I feel like we'll probably finish our meal while choosing what to watch because you never know what to watch. Do you agree? Who else agrees? Let me know.